welcome back to the channel. Today is a fun little video because I'm going to be doing a little fall inspired makeup look. I want to do almost like a candy corn gradient eye situation, but make it soft enough where it's like wearable, I hope. So I'm not going to ramble on, otherwise as you know this video will be forever. So I'm starting with the Liss Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. I really just find that this helps to hold my makeup on all day, so I'm just putting this on a foundation brush and getting it all over my skin. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of spot concealing with my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the color Fair Neutral. And I'm just going to kind of dab that in very lightly with the same foundation brush. Next, I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I've been using this for like quite a few months now. Gone through maybe 2 or 3 bottles worth. And I am just going to use my Beauty Blender to tap this all over my skin. What are you guys most excited for this fall season? Please let me know in the comments below. I think I am most excited for a Halloween party that I'm going to throw for my acting studio. It's my first time ever throwing a Halloween party, and I'm excited to do that. Next up, I'm going to go in with some Tarte Shape Tape again, except this is in the color Fair. And I'm just going to put that underneath the eyes and kind of through the center of my face. And then once again, blending it in with my trusty Beauty Blender. Next up, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Powder Foundation, or powder words. This is in the shade Butter, which is number 2 in this collection. And I'm just gonna lightly dust that across my whole face. I'm going to put a little bit extra across my forehead and my T-zone just because those spots get kind of oily and my makeup tends to slip throughout the day in those areas. So they need a little bit of extra powder. I'm also going to do under my eyes, mainly because this will protect me from fallout with my makeup look. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the eyes real quick just because I noticed that with this specific powder foundation, it can really leave like a white cast. And so I wanna like not leave it on for super long if I don't have to. So the main palette I'm going to be using for this look is the Ace Beauty Falling For You palette. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm last year, but I haven't touched it literally at all, so I figured this would be perfect to use for a little fall makeup tutorial. I'm mainly going to be using these 2 shades right here, this orange one and this reddish one called Persimmon and Candy Corn. But before I do that, I'm going to just lay down a little tiny wash of color from my Witching Hour Hocus Pocus ColourPop palette. I'm going to go into All Hallows Eve, which is this little color right here. And I'm just going to do, whoops, I picked up the wrong shade. There we go. And I'm just going to do a quick wash of color in my crease just to kind of give some depth real quick and also lay down a little bit of color. Next up, I'm actually going to pull my Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. This was a gift from my friend Shelby. And I'm going to start with this yellow color down here called Quench. Kind of on the inner corner here. Kind of like almost the first third section of my eye, if that makes sense. Gorgeous. Now that we've got that yellow shade, do y'all need to come in a little bit? I feel like you do. Oh, that's out. I'm filming in a new space. I'm filming downstairs. I hope you guys can see okay. Can you? I hope so. Okay, so I've got this yellow laid down. Super cute. Next, again, I'm just going to go in with my fingers. I'm going to go into Persimmon in the Falling For You palette. And I'm going to dot this in the center. That is pigmented. Okay, I'm going to dot this in the center of my eyelid. And lightly tap it into the yellow color as well, just to kind of get it diffused around. And just as it is like not on my finger, I'm just tapping it kind of all over, just so when we finish up there are no harsh lines, as Miss Jaclyn Hill would say. Okay, now that we've got like a diffuse from yellow to orange, I feel like it's not picking up on camera really well, but hopefully it will. Lastly, I'm going to go into Candy Corn, which was this kind of more reddish orange color. And I'm going to tap this on the outside of my lid, kind of towards my crease. This is also super, super pigmented, which is awesome. And again, I'm just going to slowly drag that kind of towards the orange color so that we kind of get the nice marriage of those two colors. Oh my gosh, these are so pigmented and I wasn't expecting it, and oh my gosh, this is just intense. I'm just gonna start by kind of blending across the top, just so there are not any harsh lines there. Wow, this red tone is so pretty, but like I said, so pigmented, it's kind of overtaking the other colors if you're not careful. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but I can tell that it's one of those colors that like can get dusted away very easily, if that makes sense. Feel like it's blending nicely, but then like the pigment, especially the orange, I feel like is kind of losing itself in the mix. I'm gonna take a clean brush and just super lightly blend the top where I've just blended. And then I'm actually going to take the teeniest little, like, can you see it? Bloop, in the yellow. And I'm going to lightly dust that across the top, just again, so we're getting more of that like diffusion of color. Okay, I feel like the red is looking pretty good, but the orange got really lost in that, so we need to go in with her again. So I'm actually going to take a brush this time to see if that works a little bit better. Just going to stamp this orange kind of in the center of my lid. Yeah, see, the orange with a brush is just not doing as well. Makeup is just a lot of trial and error, you know? You gotta figure it out. Figure out what makes it happy. I'm also just kind of taking that orange up a little bit as well. Again, I'm just really trying to marry these three colors together because I don't want it to be like yellow, orange, red. We're not dressing up like a candy corn for Halloween. We're just doing a candy corn fall inspired look, if that makes sense. I feel like I want this orange to pop a little bit more, so I'm gonna go back in with my finger. Okay, yeah, okay. I feel like this is more what I was going for. Okay, yeah, this orange is really pretty. It just doesn't do very well with a brush. And then lastly, eek, I'm gonna go back into the yellow, and I just wanna do a teeny, oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanna do a teeny little bit to make the corners pop again. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We're leaving it alone because I feel like if I touch it anymore, I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, but before we move on, we are going to do a little bit of color underneath the lashes. So once again, I'm gonna start with the yellow. And I'm actually gonna put the yellow only on the inner corner, just to kind of keep it like, you know, consistent and highlighted. However, with the orange, I'm gonna take this all the way underneath and really kind of try and diffuse that color as much as possible. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of that candy corn red orange, and she's just going to go towards the outside. Okay, don't judge me, but I'm doing a little bit more of the candy corn red in the corners again, just because I feel like the depth got lost a teensy bit. And I really want to show that kind of gradient of color. And instead of brushing, I'm just kind of tapping that color, since these pigmented oranges and reds seem really sensitive to like that swiping motion, and it kind of made it go away last time. That's pretty fun and cute. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. Next, I'm actually going to pop into my Nightmare Before Christmas palette real quick. Another ColourPop collaboration. I'm going to use this color 0 just to highlight underneath my brows a tad and add some sparkle element. And I'm also going to like super lightly tap it across the eye look, just to give it like the slightest little gleam, if that makes sense. I really just want the sparkles. I don't want the white pigmentation. I just want the sparkles from it. Yeah, it just gives it like a sheer gleaminess that's really pretty. Now let's wipe off this bake. Well, that didn't leave too much of a white cast. And let's go ahead and contour this face a little bit. Today I'm using what I've been using for like months now, which is, I can't find my brush, there it is, which is the Hydrating Complexion Trio from Alamar Cosmetics. I have hit pan on this bad boy really bad. So I go into this darkest shade on the far right, and I just kind of add some really quick contour lines. And if you're wondering, this is the Morphe M523 brush. I do a teeny little bit using the excess down my nose. Then I'm going to go in with this big fluffy brush. This is a Luxie brush. I think this was like their collection with Disney, and it's a jasmine inspired brush. Brendan got it for me for Christmas one year. And then I'm going to mix the mid and darker colors from this Alamar trio, and then I'm going to kind of continue bronzing up the skin. Let's add a little blush. I've been using the Becca Cosmetics RIP Flower Child blush. I feel like today would be a good day to use something with a little bit more of a peachy undertone, but I'm just trying to rely on what's in my everyday cosmetics bag rather than go through my stuff upstairs, because I'm reorganizing a little bit up there, so it's kind of difficult to find everything right now. Then with my Sleek Cosmetics or Sleek Makeup palette, this is the Faceform Fair 372 Contouring and Blush Palette. I actually got this in the UK like forever ago. So I'm just going to use the highlight that I've almost depleted in here just to add a little bit of highlight. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of setting spray. All right, let's add some brows because that's a necessity. I'm using the Morphe Cosmetics Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Latte, I think. Yep, Latte. I really need to get my brows waxed, but truthfully, I've just been too lazy to go over to Ulta and get it done, so I haven't done it yet. It's crazy how much a brow just, I feel like, changes a look. Like, even just combing them out, I feel like makes it look so much better, but then obviously adding some color and depth to it really enhances the look further. Then I'm going to go in with this little lip cream from ColourPop. This is the Calming Circle one from the Hocus Pocus collection last year. I really like these little lip creams. I feel like they're very easy and comfortable to wear. I feel like a good, like, understated lip is the right choice for today, considering this eye look is quite bright. I'm just gonna pop this Fenty Beauty slip shine over this. This is in the color Glazed. Next, I'm going to tightline and waterline with some black eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that comes in the Tarte Quick Stick product. Has an eyeshadow on the other end, which is nice if you're looking for a super easy 2-in-1 product. And it is a decent liner. I will say it's not super long lasting. All right, you guys, it's time for some lashes. I have these Ardell Faux Mink Wispy lashes. These are a go-to. I get these literally all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Ah, it looks so good. I'm so excited. Yeah, come here, come give the people your review. I love it. Like, I think this is such a good wearable fall look. Like, you definitely kind of see the candy corn vibes, but like, it's not so distinctly candy corn that you're like, girl, we can tell you're going as a candy corn for Halloween, you know? Okay, let me zoom you guys out. Do you like it?
Look at my fall girl.
Yeah, right?
Cute.
Do you like it? What do you think?
Do.
Like the different colors?
It's like a pumpkin.
Like a pumpkin? Perfect, that's what I was going for. Do you like it for real?
Yeah, I do. I want to carve you out and touch your insides.
Ew, baby, that was so creepy. Ugh, I'm gonna have to cut that out. I don't know if that's appropriate for YouTube. Ew. Okay, I'm trying to give you guys a super up close look. I hope you like it. I think it's really pretty. Yay! Oh, I have lipstick on my teeth. That's so embarrassing. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and hit that big red subscribe button down below. I'm doing 61 days of Halloween on my YouTube channel this year, so follow along for a new daily video for 2 straight months. All September, all October. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's be friends. My Instagrams will be down below if you want to chat me up over there. I always respond to my comments and DMs. So, yeah. Max is meowing at me, so I guess it's time to go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!